There is this emerging propaganda that Dangote Refinery is Nigeria's pride. It is born out of ignorance or mischief. Dangote Refinery is not Nigeria's pride. It is the pride of Aliko Dangote and the beneficiaries of the refinery, including Nigeria's rulers colluding with Aliko Dangote. Before further argument, let us see this way, that if Dangote Refinery were Nigeria's pride, it would have lowered fuel price to the point of Nigerians dancing to God, jubilating and thanking God that finally relief has come. But Dangote Refinery came with unprecedented high fuel price. That is not to say that Aliko Dangote is solely responsible for the high price of fuel. But as I said, in collusion with Nigeria's rulers, with particular reference to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the truth of the matter is that Nigeria's rulers never wanted Nigeria's refineries or local refineries to function. They had come to prefer importation of fuel to refining fuel in Nigeria, because in the name of fuel importation, Nigeria's oil wealth is looted in the claim for fuel subsidy. And so Muhammadu Buhari deliberately frustrated Dangote Refinery throughout his 8-year rule, so as not to disturb his looting of Nigeria via claim of fuel subsidy. Yeah, that is where they make a lot of money. They claim more money than imported fuel, and even claim money when none is imported but claimed to have been imported. That is what Abdulrasheed Bawa, the former chairman of Nigeria's in the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, said when he launched his book. Yes. So, and that was why, rather than investigating the corruption underlying the claim of fuel subsidy, Tinubu simply declared fuel subsidy gone. Why did he do that? He did that because Dangote is bent on making his refinery functional, because for him it's a business. And Tinubu could not continue to frustrate the refinery as did Muhammadu Buhari, because everything has limit. So Tinubu saying that once the refinery takes off and there's no more fuel importation, he will have no excuse to be claiming fuel subsidy. And so he used the crooked logic of where subsidy is gone, therefore the price must go up. It was a crooked logic playing on the intelligence of Nigerians, as if there was ever anything like fuel subsidy in Nigerian context. Because even when you sell your oil in crude, importing the local what you need for local consumption should not warrant looking for money to subsidize fuel. From where will you get it when you are making a lot of money from oil? We know what other countries with oil in their soil are doing with oil wealth. Aha. And so Bola Ahmed Tinubu used that crooked logic to declare fuel subsidy is gone. Yes, because Dangote Refinery was set to come on board, and once it takes off, claim of fuel subsidy will have no place. Fraudulent claim of fuel subsidy will have fizzled out. And so use the crooked logic of fuel subsidy is gone, therefore the fuel price must be inflated. And that is what he did. From less than 200 naira to 600 naira, and now in the neighborhood of 1,000 naira. Crooked logic. Unfortunately, those who should come to Nigeria's rescue are looking for one favor or another from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and could not tell Nigerians the truth, saying that removal of the fuel subsidy is the saving grace of Nigeria. From where to where? Emir Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, you are a liar. You are a liar. Otherwise, tell us what you mean by fuel subsidy. Professor Charles Soludo, you are a liar. You are dishonest. Otherwise, tell us what you mean by fuel subsidy in Nigerian context. And so, the conspiracy over Nigeria was cooked between the incoming government, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and Aliko Dangote. Nigeria has the richest man in Africa and millions of impoverished people. The workforces reduced to paupers, worse than ever, under the presidency of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the reign of Dangote Refinery. Can't you see now that they have achieved their aim? Dangote Refinery is now the one dictating fuel price in Nigeria. Dangote Refinery has reduced price. Dangote Refinery has increased price. Dangote, you think it's for nothing? Dangote Refinery is the pride of Nigeria. From where to where? Is the pride of Aliko Dangote, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the others who have shares in the refinery and are benefiting from the refinery. That's all. If it's the pride of Nigeria, Nigerians will have been extremely grateful and singing its glory. But even when they don't understand what is happening, they have no cause to praise Aliko Dangote for anything except for his pipers drumming his glorification for no just cause other than benefiting from his bribery and corruption. As simple as that. Nigeria's rulers were not going to allow any local refinery to work because they are making too much loot from claim of fuel subsidy. And so, to allow Dangote Refinery to come on stream, a drastic measure must be taken. And that was what Tinubu did. Aha. And if you want to see the heartlessness of the policy, fuel subsidy is gone. All other subsidies are gone. And yet, going from one loan to another loan, sinking Nigeria in debt, paying workers less than living wage. Eh? Not even funding education, but asking indigent students to come for loan after the fraudulent claim of transferring funds to indigent households. But in summary, Tinubu has only played on the intelligence of Nigerians about fuel subsidy is gone. Because once Dangote's refinery comes on stream, he will have no excuse to claim fuel subsidy as before, and so will not have opportunity to loot Nigeria like his predecessors, and so apply that crooked logic of fuel subsidy is gone, and so fuel price must be inflated, which is exactly what he did, leaving Nigerians where they are now, with the full conspiracy with Aliko Dangote. As simple as that.